Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. We all meet a lot of people every single day. We go to office, we go to college, we go to school, we go to our workplace. We meet a lot of friends, relatives, colleagues and strangers as well, everywhere. And we speak to each other. We have a conversation with people, whether the person is related or not, directly or indirectly with them. Okay, and during these conversations, we talk about a lot of things, right? We talk about our experiences, we talk about our fears, we talk about our achievements, we talk about our failures, we talk about our joys, sorrows, etc. etc. So there are a long list of things which we speak to people about every single day, whether they are your relatives or friends or colleagues or strangers or anybody else, right? Now, while speaking to people, there are certain things which we really need to avoid during a conversation. Okay, now while speaking in English or in your mother tongue or any other language, whichever language you are using, whatever medium of communication you're using, there are certain rules, there are certain things you should definitely avoid to speak in front of people. Okay, and this holds true in every case. I'll take one example of learning the language, learning English as a language, or learning to speak English fluently and confidently. I am going to talk in this context today, and I'm going to talk to you about 6 different things which you need to avoid at any cost while having a conversation with anybody, anywhere, or on any topic. So I hope today's topic is very clear. And this topic will help you in every situation, every other situation. Trust me on this. So guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay connected, stay tuned, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's get back to the topic. So while we are having a conversation, we speak a lot of negative sentences, right? Or negative things, which at any cost we need to avoid. As an English learner also, we need to avoid these statements or these sentences or these negative sentences. And instead of these negative sentences, how are you going to talk about it in a positive way? I'm going to tell you in this video. So sit back, relax, and watch my video. The first and the foremost thing is we are very habituated to say this sentence, I don't know. We very frequently it comes out of our mouth, right? While learning English also, we say, when we meet people, we have to speak in English. The first sentence which comes out of our mouth is, I don't know English, right? Or I am not very good in English. We say this, but trust me on this, we need to avoid this negative sentence. It doesn't have a very good impact on us as well as the other person who is listening to us, right? The time you go and say that I don't know English or I'm not very good in English, the other person start losing interest in you. He or she starts thinking that, oh, he doesn't know English or she doesn't know English. What will I talk to this person? Right? That is the first impression which comes to your mind or the other person's mind. So that is why at any cost, if you don't know also anything, you need to avoid this statement, I don't know. But what you can say instead, you don't know something, which means you don't know, right? You have to convey this to the other person, but in a positive note. So here what we can say is, well, I'm learning this language, or well, I'm learning English, I'm a beginner in English, or I have just started to learn English. This is a much, much, much better statement to make. Or in any other situation, you don't know anything, right? If somebody is doing something and asking you to help him or her, and you don't know that, right? How will you help? So you can always say, well, I've just started learning this. I want to learn this. Oh yeah, I also want to learn this. So you can just say it in a positive way, so the other person can also understand, okay, he or she doesn't know this, but he or she is interested in learning this. Okay, I still have to learn this, or I'm still learning this. You can always say that instead of saying I don't know, right? And the other reason why you should not use a negative statement is it hits you mentally as well, which means you yourself starts believing that you don't know this, right? So whatever efforts you're putting in will not be fruitful unless and until you become positive about it. If you start being positive about anything, you will start learning that thing much quickly. That is how your thought process works. When you start being positive about something, it will be much easier for you to grasp that thing or learn that thing. But if you start being negative about something, your mind will also not help you to learn that, right? Because mentally also you have given up in a sense, right? You have given up that I don't know, right? But if you start using statement, I'm still learning, or I'm learning this, I'm a beginner, or I still have to learn this, you are opening doors. You're opening your mind, you're opening doors to learning that thing or grasping that. Okay, so always use positive statement instead of negative one. Okay, so this is the first one. Second one is, I can do it. We always say this, I can do this. I can do this, I can do that. No, this is not my cup of tea, come on. Right? We always say this in offices, in schools, colleges, or anywhere else we go out, and whenever we get to do something or somebody asks us to do something and it's very difficult or we don't know, we just say, I can't do it. Come on, it's not my cup of tea. No. It doesn't give a good impression to the other person, especially in offices, schools, colleges, whatever, in a professional workplace, never say this. Or anywhere. Why becoming so negative about anything, right? Why can't we be positive about things if we don't know also anything, or if we can't do anything also? So instead of I can't do it, we can always say I'm still trying, or I'm trying to do this, or I'll definitely try, or I'll definitely give it a try. This is much, much, much better instead of saying I can't do it. Why can't you do it? Human brain is something which is very flexible, is very adaptable. Whatever you put yourself, if you start focusing on something, you will definitely do something. You will definitely come up with a solution. That is for sure. That is what human brain is, right? So never say this, I can't do it. This is not my cup of tea. You can always say, I can give it a try, or I'm trying. Right? Or I want to try this. This is much better. At least you are giving a positive vibe to the other person. If you can't do it, if you are not able to do it, that's a different story, right? But you are trying. You are being positive about something. This is much better statement to make rather than saying, I can't do it. Please keep in mind, guys. It will help you in every situation. Third one is, at times, there's something which comes up and we're very confident, or we want to be very confident, and we go and say, I know it. Come on, this is so easy. I know it. I know everything about it. Okay, so we say, this is very good. Confidence is quite good, but there's a very thin line between confidence and overconfidence, right? You should not sound overconfident in front of people. So in order to avoid this statement, oh, I know it, or I know everything about it, I know in and out about it. Instead of saying this, what we can say is, I want to learn more about this. Right? I know this, but I still want to learn more about it. Or, I love to learn more about this. Right? You are very confident, you know it, you say, I know in and out about it, I am very confident, I know it. very well. Instead of saying, you can say, I know it. I keep learning new things. I love to learn more about this. I know about this, but I would love to know more. Right? So this is how you can make a statement which makes the other person also realize that you know about it, but you still want to know more in this area, in this field, or about this thing, right? Which is a very positive sign, especially at your workplace. This is very important. Learning attitude is something which every person loves to hear about, right? So that is why you should speak in a language which gives an impression to the other person also that you want to learn more, you want to know more about things, right? Whatever you know is good enough, but still you're still looking forward to learn more or know more about it, which is a good sign, right? So this is another thing you need to take care of. And one more thing about I know everything is, when you say I know everything, it sounds to the other person that you are very closed. You don't want to know anything new about it, or you don't want to know anything more about it. Yeah, you are closed about it, which doesn't give a good impression. And that is why you should say, I know this, but I want to know more, or I keep on learning about this as well, but I'd love to learn more about this. So this is how you can say, so that the other person also knows, okay, you know about it, but still you are open to learn more, which is a positive sign. Okay, next, I am not improving. A lot many times we feel we are not improving in our academics, in learning English, in learning a new skill, in learning a software language, or on job training, or on your job you're not able to learn something, right? You struggle at times. So many situations at times we feel that I am not improving, and we bluntly say that, guys, I'm not improving. Or we go to our manager and say, I'm not improving on this, right? What do I do? Instead of saying I am not improving, you can always say I am working on it, or I'm still figuring out, or I'm still figuring this out. This is the right way to put your thoughts in place. I am not improving is a very negative statement, which means you are frustrated, you are just given up, and you're saying that I'm not improving. Like, I don't want to do it anymore. It just gives this impression to the other person. So why can't we become a little positive about it and say this in a way the other person will also start helping you? So you can always say, I'm still working on it, or I'm still figuring out how to do this. Okay, or I'm in the process of figuring out how to do this. Which means the other person who is sitting and listening to you will also come up with some new ideas to help you with. Okay, so this is a positive way of saying. If you start saying I'm not improving, which gives an impression to the other person that, oh, this guy has given up, or this person has given up. He or she don't want to do anything else. So instead of saying that, if you start saying I'm figuring out, I'm working on it, then the other person will also start giving you some ideas which might click. So that is why be open. You have to be open to new ideas, new thoughts, new ways, new techniques, new tips, tricks, anything and everything which can help you. So be open, and always use positive statements to express your feelings or your position or your thoughts. Okay? It's very important. Another one is, it's too difficult. We always say this. It's very difficult. I can't do it. I'm not in. I won't do this. It's very difficult. I know it's very difficult. I can't do it. I'm not in. Right? We say this. And during any meeting, we get a project and we know it's very difficult, you're not getting any clue, you're not getting any help from anybody, you know it, and still your manager assigns that task to you, and you start feeling, oh my god, why did I get this? It's so difficult. And you say upfront there, it's so difficult, I'm not going to do it, I won't be able to do this. So guys, relax, take a deep breath. Instead of saying it's very difficult, I'm not in, or I won't be able to do this, Why can't we say, I know it's not easy, but let me give it a try. I know it's not easy, but let me see how we can crack it, right? I know it's not easy, but let me see how we can do this or how we can crack this. Start using these statements, guys. It really makes a difference. It will make a difference in your attitude, your outlook, and your perspective also, and the other person's perspective also. Everybody will start helping you. They will appreciate your efforts. They will appreciate that you have taken the task, right? That is very important. You have already told that it's not easy, I know, but let me see how we can crack this, or let me see how we can do this task, right? So this is attitude, guys. If you start changing your attitude, you're changing your mindset, things will change. Everyone will change around you. Your environment will change, your thought process will change, your difficulty level will change, and things will become more positive, more easy, and more approachable for you, right? So change your attitude. Don't use these negative statements. Instead, use these positive statements which I'm discussing with you. Okay, the last one is, I don't need any help. We say this, right? No, I don't need help. If somebody says, do you need any help in this? Or if somebody says, I'm here to help you, and we say, no, thanks, I'm fine with it, I can do it. No, never say this. This gives a very wrong impression to the other person who is trying to help you, right? That the other person also doesn't mean to interfere in what you are doing. It's just by only out of concern they say, oh, if you need any help, I'm there. Or do you need any help? I can help you with this. Okay, so they are also coming up with a positive approach or a concern towards you. What you can do here is, don't say, no, I don't need help. You can always say, oh, I think it's sorted, but I'll definitely come back to you, right? See, this statement makes such a big difference. You always say, I think it's sorted, but I'll definitely come back to you. Which means the other person also gets to know, okay, you know it, but then if you get stuck somewhere or if you need any help, you will definitely come to me for help, right? This is a very good way, a polite, a gentle, a professional way of saying, thank you so much, I don't need help right now. Okay, so why can't we be little positive and spread positivity with our words, with our sentences, with our statements around us? If you start spreading positivity in these small ways, it will be much easier for you to excel and learn things easily and probably do your task or achieve success in life very easily and quickly. So, changing your mindset, changing your attitude, changing your thought process definitely makes a big difference. Why can't we start changing things from now? Start doing these small things. Taking small steps make a big difference, guys. So, let's make it a point in 2025, we are not going to use any negative statement, any negative sentence. Rather, we are going to use positive statements and positive sentences in negative situations as well. We are going to turn our negative situations into positive situation with our words, with our thoughts, with our attitude, right? It is very simple. It is very easy, guys. I know it sounds very difficult. It sounds very theoretical, but it is not. You have just seen how making a statement changes everything. How saying, no, I don't need help to, I'll get back to you on this. It makes a difference, guys. It does make a difference and it is really going to help you. So start with these small things in 2025 and it will make your learning journey or fluency journey much easier and better and sorted. Take it from me. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.